Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Christy. I was in a horrific motorcycle accident recently and started to tell my story on YouTube, and this is my second video where I just sit down and talk to you guys like you're my best friend. To start with, I did something I don't normally do and put on lipstick, and I'm a little self-conscious about it. And it will probably be on my teeth before the end of this video because I do not like wearing lipstick. I think it looks weird on me. But I trust that my YouTube friends will let me know in the comments if I look crazy, and I will not wear it again. So, also, today is Saturday. I'm filming this talking part on Saturday, January 21st. So hopefully I will have this video up within the next couple of days and it's not too old by the time it finally gets posted. So I changed my editing software from iMovie and purchased Final Cut Pro, which is more professional, because I had started to get limited on iMovie and some of the things I wanted to do. And Final Cut Pro is a very large learning curve. It's going to take me a while to learn, so please be patient, and hopefully, well, my goal is that each video that I upload will be better quality. That's my goal. That's my goal, is to just see improvement with each video editing wise. So hopefully that will go well. So don't judge too harshly on this video. I still get comments almost every day about some of the audio in my older videos, but when I recorded those videos, I never expected for them to do as well as they're doing, and I didn't have any equipment or experience editing any kind of YouTube video, so just kind of started from scratch and went from there. Y'all really made me feel good, and you seem to like it, this style video where I just talk to you and tell you what's going on, and I greatly appreciate that you're actually interested in that. So that's what this video is just an update since I saw you last. So I actually had a pretty bad week, mentally and emotionally. You know, when I come on here, I'm usually, happy and upbeat and laughing and joking, and I just got I don't even know what caused it this week. I just got very down in the dumps, very depressed, and I'm sure, like most of you, when I get very depressed, I tend to isolate and not talk to people, and which just makes it worse, but that's just how I do. I am feeling much better now, but I do take an antidepressant. I take Cymbalta, which they put me on. So after I was in ICU, I went to rehab, and I've talked about it briefly in some other videos and on my blog, but I started having a lot of mental issues, and the Cymbalta really helped a lot. And for the most part, I do fine, but just like anybody else, I have bad days, and this week got pretty low for me. But like I tell other people, and when I talk to my therapist, I've learned it's possible for opposite things to be true at once. For example, I can be happy and appreciative and grateful for surviving what I've been through, but at the same time, I'm going to have bad days, and I'm allowed to have bad days. And for me, as long as I recognize that and give myself grace, I know that it's temporary. I know that I'll feel better, and I do. It lasted like 3 or 4 days this time. But the toxic positivity does not help, which is, I think, probably why I isolate so much, because people genuinely want you to feel better, so they will say things like, but look at what you've survived, and look at what you've overcome, and you're a miracle, and you shouldn't even be here. you should be in a wheelchair, you know, blah, blah, blah. All of those things are true, but you can also be sad and upset and grieve. That's something that I've talked to my therapist about. I grieve, and we all know grief is a process. The old life that I had, because everything in my life now is before or after my accident, because it was such a life-changing one. Everything I knew before is now different, and I'm having to figure that out, which is why we're doing this YouTube thing. Is literally you guys watching me figure this out, and some of you really seem to like just me talking about it. So I haven't been to my therapist recently because I've been stuck in this wheelchair, and I haven't been driving. So I guess you guys are my therapy this week. But so yesterday, Friday, Lee was off, and we went to physical therapy. I'm going to take you along to my physical therapy appointment today and watch Angie's face when I tell her that I've been walking some today. I'm not supposed to be walking, but I can't stand it, and I've been walking around a little bit today, and I'm going to tell her just to see what she says, because I think it'll be funny.
Let me know how much trouble you get in for strutting around when you're not supposed to.
Are you feeling better today?
Yes.
Awesome.
Guess what I've been doing?
What have you been doing?
I've been walking today.
Without any weight on that leg? I hope.
No, I've been walking.
Are you supposed to be placing weight on your
No, but I haven't.
See what a difficult patient I have.
Look, she's fixing to go tattle on me because she thinks I'm gonna be scared, but I ain't scared of Kim.
We call her Little Hitler.
Well, I ain't scared of her. Bring it.
Ooh, you did that, not me.
Is that normal?
Ready? You're okay. You're good.
Am I at money?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
You're at 100. You were at 100.
Oh,
What about that?
it hurt.
How you like them apples?
It's gonna be sore.
Oh yes it is.
And then he took me out for sushi, which is my favorite food.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I got to listen to like loud music in the car. What you guys don't know is I actually used to play the drums. I was a lot better when I was younger, but I wanted to upload a video for you, but I don't think I can because of copyright, and I don't want my channel to get like dinged for anything. So what I'm gonna do, if you're interested, you know, just to see a video of me playing the drums, my two favorite bands are Korn and Alice in Chains. I'm gonna link right here. This link is going to take you to my personal Facebook page. So I'm kind of putting myself out there. I don't add friends that I don't really know, but you can follow me there, and I post more regularly there. Like, if you know, you don't have to, I'm not asking you to follow me, but if you want to see a video of me playing the drums, here's a link to it. Go to Facebook, you can watch it there. I will try to maybe put a couple of short clips in here and hope that YouTube doesn't punish my channel. Anyway, so I didn't realize how much I missed music until yesterday because I haven't been driving, and at home I don't play music because my mother-in-law lives with me, and what I'm going to listen to is not what she would want to listen to. Just being in the car and turning on my favorite Korn songs or Alice in Chains or just general like 90s rock music was very good for the soul. Also, my sister Brittany called me Thursday night. We talked for a while, and that was really nice. That seemed to be the turning point when my sister called me. We talked for like 45 minutes on the phone, and I don't know why, but it was like it was just what I needed and didn't know it. And because like you don't want to call people up and say, hey, I'm really depressed, because you don't want to bring anybody down. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. So I isolate, but she called and we chatted, and I don't know, for whatever reason, it seemed to get me out of my funk. And then I had a great day with Lee yesterday, doing some of my favorite things. And then we came home, and my goat, Mo, kept trying to get in the house. Actually, I kind of wanted him to come in the house because I thought it would be funny. Oliver made sure that didn't happen, but they're so funny.
Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad?
We thought you didn't. That's right.
Come here, Mo. Mo. Come here. Oliver, hush. Good morning. Good morning. Are you coming inside? You want to come inside, Mo? What you doing, Goose? You hear that? Come on.
Funny. I can't wait till I'm walking around again and able to take some like more videos for y'all of the goats. Maybe I'll upload a couple in this video right here. Here's some goat videos.
You feed them, you raise them, you send them to school, and they're still fucking stupid!
Oh, but get up here. Come on. Get on it, Chuck. Attaboy.
So the next thing to update y'all on, I did make a few hats. This one is going to my friend Javon. It's already sold. But these two purple ones, hopefully by the time you see this video, I will have these hats on Etsy. But I'm obsessed with both of these. This is like an electric purple. It's so bright. It looks like it's plugged in almost. And then these palms I sourced from another seller on Etsy. And then this purple is more of like a ashy gray purple, but it's heathered yarn, so it's got different colors in it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost like iridescent. But those will be linked in the description and hopefully up here to my Etsy store. I will not be uploading anything new to Etsy for a while, so if you want something from me, go to my Etsy store. That's the options that I have for right now. I've got like 5 big projects I've got to do. I've got to do a ukulele strap. I've got to do some beaded earrings for my friend's wedding. She's the bride, so those are very important. I have to remake my uncle a scarf. I have to make a skeleton table runner. Here's one I made. This was the last project that I made before my accident. Actually, I had my accident right after I made this, but I've got to make another one of these for someone. And then I'm gonna make an apron with a bunch of little pockets for eggs, because we're getting chickens soon, and I mean, you gotta have an egg apron if you got chickens. So other than that, we go to see my orthopedic surgeon on Monday, and I fully expect to be out of this wheelchair and walking some, which I'm super excited about. I think that's been part of the depression issues, is I'm overwhelmed with things that need to be done that I can't do, and it's just really stressing me out. My house is a disaster. It's cluttered and it's driving me crazy. And then February, I think the 2nd, is when I go back to see my neurosurgeon. So I always look forward to seeing him, but I'm not necessarily looking forward to that appointment because the last time I saw him, he was not very pleased with kind of the status of my neck and the way my images looked, and he's talking about possibly having to have another neck surgery, which is my absolute biggest fear. I'm terrified. I can't even talk about it. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say other than I have, I'm scared. I mean, there's not another word. I'm scared. So I think some of that is kind of why I have felt, ever since I started this YouTube channel, I have felt such a sense of urgency with things, you know, like uploading the next video or making a bunch of hats or whatever. I always have this sense of urgency, and I don't know, but I think it's because deep down I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to in the future if I have another neck surgery or whatever. I don't know, but that's, I guess, something for my therapist to figure out. I don't know. Other than that, the kids are doing well. My daughter's here today. She's getting ready for work. My son is touring UAB campus with his dad. So my son is 16. He's a junior. He took the ACT for the first time and he made a 35, which is very rare. For people in other countries, a 36 is a perfect score. And his math, he missed a few questions because he hasn't been taught that yet. So a junior, first time ACT taker, he made a 35, and we're super excited for him and thinking about, because he's going to be able to go pretty much anywhere he wants to go on scholarship, and because he's so smart and his ACT score is so good. So he's touring different colleges and he's got a lot to think about, and he's interested in psychology, which I don't ever want to dissuade him from anything, but you know, like, your options with psychology degree are fairly limited. So he's not going to watch this video, so I can tell you that I'm secretly hoping he gets interested in anything else that would give him a solid future, or, you know, engineering. I told him the other day that I would really be happy if he maybe settled around the Huntsville area in Alabama, because that's where the smart people are, that's where the jobs are. It's more progressive there. It's consistently voted one of the best places to live in the country, and it's only a couple hours away from here. So fingers crossed, that's what I'm hoping. I don't want either one of my babies to go too far away from me, but I just want him to be happy, healthy, safe, and be the best version of himself that he can be. Same for my daughter. She did not do as well on her ACT, but that's okay. She's still very smart and very independent, fiercely independent. She acts just like I do, which I find hilarious, but also scary, because I keep telling her, somebody's gonna bust you in your mouth one day. You're gonna pop off and say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and you're gonna be in a fight. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But anyways, thank you guys for continuing to follow me and for all the comments and the interactions. It really does mean a lot. It's nice to be able to. I even got a few emails this week, which was really cool, just to hear from different people about their experiences and, you know, how they came across this channel. But again, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will continue to keep trying to do these videos, and hopefully I will be walking around better very soon and I can go out and actually film things for YouTube, other than me just sitting here talking to this camera that doesn't talk back to me. So y'all have a great week. I will see you again next week.